Jellyfish, how do you think this one's going to go?
I mean, it's going to be tough, right? Because you know that Fhantum is super consistent with getting these blocks up. It really is just up to Justinbyleth to figure out what options he has to either break the blocks really easily or just go through them. I mean, forward air, all of his aerials really are able to break blocks very easy, side B for that matter. So it really is just how can Byleth apply the pressure on Steve when you're talking about a character that has some of the slowest movement in this game. And right now, you're seeing that he's actually waiting for Fhantum to go in, waiting for him to approach, and then just getting these punishes off, getting, you know, that uppy out of shield, even getting the snare out of shield too. So playing out of shield very well. Fhantum not spotting out, you know, an issue just yet. But I think Justinbyleth just has to play a little bit more patiently than Fhantum does.
Yeah, funny enough, you mentioned Byleth being one of the slower moving characters in the game. That also applies to Steve. When you take the minecart and the elytra off the table, base movement is not that great. So if you have the tools, if you recognize how to play around minecart, like utilizing the air bar right there, making sure to keep the pressure on Steve so Fhantum can't get these weird. You already only have one iron going forward. You're already up a stock, and you put it in either you eat the 59% or you burn an iron or go for an anvil, and you have no iron going forward. And now the game is in his favor, and you go for an option like that because you don't have tools.
Oh my
You don't have time to put up a wall.
Not at all. Getting an S-Smash is really crucial to really solidify Justin's lead here. But I was talking with another player here. It's like these players, they might have different things, but if the character just has a really good option, and it's the best option, really good S-Smash out of that anvil, they're just gonna go for it over and over again, especially minecart. I mean, that's just a really good tool to get out of the disadvantage, get out of the corner as well. So if you can anticipate the timing that your Steve is going to go for those, oh my god, are you dead?
That was just straight up here to death.
What the heck?
that was there is no joke. You will die. That's it. That's the punchline. I mean, Fhantum honestly playing this matchup to a T right there, recognizing the one place Byleth really can't tussle is in the closer. As I say that, she's going for a great chance off the block. So trying to find that grab early on and force Byleth in a very precarious situation. You know, trying to fight out of the corner and opting for that minecart immediately so you can't react to it. Going for your handful of burst options where Byleth cannot condition around.
Right. Ooh, really good neutral B. That block actually doing its job. Protecting Fhantum there. Trying to go for these down tilts. Doesn't get it. Goes for the grab. It's a really good spot dodge from Fhantum. Gets the up smash. Able to read the air dodge downward. No materials as well. Going for the F smash that killed that second stock. That took it. No materials once again. How do you come back from this if you're Fhantum?
That grab is a little overzealous there. Justin playing the play patiently at the ledge. Goes to the reversal with the F tilt. Now Fhantum biding their time off stage. Goes to the deep elytra. Unfortunately messes up the angle. Doesn't find the route back. But Justin will take the playing that first game phenomenally. And that's how you got to approach this matchup as Byleth, right? Recognizing that as a sortie, you can cover a lot of Steve's options on paper, right? It's like, oh my god, when he rushes me down with minecart. Okay, I have this big scoop move, my side special, that just destroys said minecart. As long as I play at a precedent range where I take the lead, and then play at a range where I can react to these options, albeit it's easier said than done. But you play this matchup so often, you can react. You can't recognize what it's going to be. You can't play under the SBF platform and wait for Anvil to come out. So the only thing you can really do here is just get the lead first and rush Byleth down and put him in a position where he can't really react, just to seek you see the close quarter combat range.
I mean, Phantom's doing that right now. Gets the
perfectly well done.
Wow. What a call from Momo right there. But
well, how do I play the matchup, Momo? Oh, you just gotta run him down.
Right?
You gotta beat him up. You gotta kill him. That's all it is.
I mean, realistically, his only option to get out of, you know, these close combat scenarios is Nair. He has to really catch that out with, you know, these up tilts. Faster frame data as well from Steve, and just getting this damage as early as possible. I mean, certain niche scenarios where you're going for these up Bs and trying to go for a back air is really tough. I like that Justinbyleth knows that he can just charge up the S-Smash or cancel the end lag. That's what happens when you play a character like Steve for as long as you have. So you have that knowledge, but it doesn't really matter. This is Steve we're talking about, a character that can do anything everywhere all at once.
Nice, good one. The up smash on the platform there to pressure into in the corner just a little bit. No iron there on the material bars, but just definitely waiting, you know, to deal with the minecart out of the corner. Waiting for Fhantum to overextend here. Biding your time on top of the have the diamond. It's going to be really great for this next stop. You don't want to build any more materials here. You can take advantage of, unfortunately, opposite going for the jump out of that up special with an arrow, not just waiting for the action. Fhantum there, jab, might do it and will do it. Down 70%, but definitely your head's in a good place to go into this next time. At least I think, I can assume.
Yeah. And I love that Justinbyleth breaks the crafting table and immediately forces Fhantum to not be able to mine and actually forces her to start approaching, start trying to go in with the dash attack or something like that. And Justinbyleth just anticipating that, getting ready with these forwarders, that even these nairs. I mean, his aerial game has been amazing against Fhantum right now.
Yeah, that's the thing about playing this matchup, right? It's like if you play, you get barely into that range, like with Steve, like Louster, dash, data, you know, his speed, his ability, you have to get a big knockback like that, because if you put yourself in a bad position against Byleth, you get destroyed. Even the F smash absolutely obliterates your stock. Something with that back air too, if you're not careful, then Justin could be playing in that perfect range to react to something on a wall, something with the sword, and then react accordingly going from there.
Ooh, mid-range game from Justinbyleth really has been the story of how he's been able to do so much damage, even take stocks in this game. Trying to go for these down tilts, doesn't get it. Somehow avoids the down tilt right there with that roll, and so Phantom's still alive once again. Still trying to avoid, does get the block down into the side B. I love it, you know, when Steve's mix up what they're going to do when they place blocks down. Are they going to go forward, and or are they going to like go back and mine? It really is a toss-up of what they're going to do, and Phantom's doing a really good job of mixing that up to get that something.
Your pickaxe there, dropping your combo, but still definitely nothing to scoff at there.
What a tech!
Great tech to avoid that. Immediately back on the stage. Down smash is still not going to do it though. Oh! Oh, Tarzan Juggle Man swinging like a rubber band. Barely makes it back with that F tilt there too. Turning that diamond there, that's actually huge for Justin going forward. Finn doesn't have access to that diamond for this last stock, and with the lack of materials here, as I say that, I mean, Fhantum recognized that saying, okay, I need the stock now.
Yeah.
It would have been really bad in a couple seconds there. But Fhantum playing on the money, recognizing situations where you need to rush Byleth down. There are situations where Justin, like, he basically writes it out for you, like, okay, I'm going to give myself space. I'm going to give myself an opportunity to react to what you're doing here. Okay, I'm just going to minecart in, or just dash in, if anything, with the iframes, and then grab you before you can react to anything. And that's what you gotta play. You gotta play it so that the distance demon cannot play the distance.
Exactly. Same thing you said with so many other matches. Byleth especially going for that side B after the up B. So Byleth is showing his
W aura.
Going for the F smash once again. Trying to play his distance. What a down smash. This is spaghetti right now from both these guys. And now once again it gets it. I mean, Phantom's eventually got to try and punish one of these attempts at nair out of shield. Just Byleth getting away with it so many times.
He's usually done, honestly. Like, Byleth's nair is very strong. Especially, it's always like finding the carry at the last hit, you know? Yeah. But like, again, it's Steven's like, you know, opening like that. You're not really quick enough to dash and punch it afterwards. It's just like biding your time and then recognizing where it's just going to go after it. You know, which Fhantum is doing right now. You go for an overzealous option like the up special, and you punch according to their pledge, go for the minecart, putting you in a very weird position there. Barely missing that down slash. Definitely a better position to be in right now.
No materials either. Finally gets some iron down in the pocket. Gets the back there as well, the shield probe, not going to kill the shit, but does buy Phantom some time to be able to mine and replenish her materials, not getting pressured by the up air as well, but just Byleth trying to shark, finding or catching Phantom out when he jumps out of the he goes for it. Like, he traded there a little bit, and hey, you're going to take this switch out of the speed against Phantom, trying to maybe go for the back air and forward and break that block. Finally find it. Wow. That movement.
Okay. I love it every single time Justin lands a hit on the nairs. Phantom goes for the roll in, so you can get the sour spot, which is going to miss the Byleth down tilt. That's knowledge of the matchup. You see a couple times now where someone would find that, instead of rolling out to go for a press with the Sentinel or whatever, Phantom would roll back and would go, oh, I don't want to roll back in here. No, you're missing the down tilts a lot.
Yeah.
And now you're out of range, then you can roll out. That's matchup knowledge right there.
Good awareness from Phantom as well. Can he get this down there? Doesn't get it, but the down tilt really crucial. Trying to go for the down smash as well. With that adjustment, has found his way back into the blast zone, unfortunately.
To the blast zone, there you go.
With Justinbyleth getting that dash attack on. With the F tilt. I mean, still, two both really strong moves, especially in that corner. Trying to drop down, get that nair. It does get buried by the minecart. Really good option for Phantom. Let a comeback from Justinbyleth.
That was cute, and immediately you're done.
all of a sudden, not so adorable.
Burning a lot of materials there in this process, though. You have these diamond tools to play with right now. Phantom definitely taking full advantage, 85%, like it's nobody's business. Looking to somehow make it back right here. It's just these longer steep combos that are really up light and consistent right now. Gonna go for those punishes out of disadvantage. Gonna catch an Elytra in the up special. Gonna roll in there with another nair. Oh, biting count. Fortunately, overthink a little bit. Not lose her stock there. Nice game, but some catch. Justin getting over aggressive there. Nair again.
You see that Phantom, or Justinbyleth trying to catch Phantom, maybe air dodging out of this advantage, or when he gets hit, or once he gets hit. But Justinbyleth not able to catch much. I mean, that nair is just so strong. Really good roll to not get hit with the berry. No pickaxe as well, but the gold does come out from Phantom. Trying to hit the minecart off the backboard. He picks it up, but a really well-spaced forward air. Some Phantom off stage. Once again, find this. Gets in there. Gets the neutral get up with the neutral B. Again, trying to read this roll from Phantom. So many times trying to anticipate Phantom's options right there. Can he get it this time, though? Does get it with the side, the F tilt, not killing just
really
yet.
For the head bop. Waiting patiently here, waiting for F tilt at the ledge here.
Ooh.
Nice get up attack Phantom in the mix up there. Gets a little overzealous with that grab. And Justin, the perfect punish there. He fade back into the dash attack. And this is essence. This, I'm using that word a lot, this block. I'm sorry, guys. It's a great word, though.
Yeah.
This, at the base level, is how you play this matchup, how you play a sortie into Steve. Recognizing the pitfall of the character, it's when you're lacking materials, when you're in a script situation, it's Steve's gotta bite out of the corner. Gotta go for the get up attack right there, the random F smashes, the running grab, something of the sort. Steve needs something there. And albeit, Steve has some of those quicker options where like you can explode. But if you're playing at the range to be outside of that, when they don't have iron, you have the capacity to read where they're going to go for next. You can get around that pretty well.
Ooh, huge damage right now from Phantom, getting 70% off. Cute little NIL combo. Answering back with an upbeat into the side B. In game number 4 as well. Trying to get another upbeat. Gets this upper as well. I mean, again, it's just this punish game out of Phantom's disadvantage. There's just been catching with nair up there. So many big hitboxes, linger hitboxes as well that allow him to be able to get some damage out. And even find some combos as well.
Yeah. And Phantom doing a much better job of, again, recognizing where he's playing the game, setting up those triple block walls, and then getting those heroes up early on, recognizing like, okay, I can find the big damage with my combo, but as soon as the combo's over, what do I do afterwards? Having that long-winded game plan, having the idea of what comes next is going to matter a lot more. And now when you find that pick up there, the up tilt, the up smash, now you've got renewed materials, now you have a somewhat decent material bar, and now you've got Diamond going forward in a much better position. Even if Justin destroys your stock here, you somehow just barely avoid it.
Huge combo right there, gets the spike as
me,
well.
Oh my.
Looking for the anvil, gets the down smash, and that's another stock taken by Phantom, bringing it around town, coast to coast, right there. Phantom doing a very good job of being able to find this. These hits, gets hit the up smash, it shouldn't matter. Does still have her second stock left. Yeah, no, again, amazing pickup from Phantom. Finally catching out Justin, playing more up close. I felt like Justinbyleth definitely in game number 4 there, didn't let Phantom get hit whatsoever. Now, letting his guard down a little bit, Phantom fighting her way in, gets it with the dash attack. Still should not matter too much. I love the usage of Elytra right there to get back on stage.
These are positions where the material bar doesn't matter too much. You already have such a big lead that you just want to force situations, albeit just keep his head on his shoulders, like you said earlier. Definitely before going for this, the down tilt in the up air, you're going to do it just yet. And no iron really now, nothing to play out of this, but just having your noggin is the one material you need to keep your hand on tightest. As Phantom finds the pick up there from the platform roll in into the up smash. It's playing Steve. You're getting into the mode of just, I gotta steamroll this guy. I cannot let the set play character of Byleth, I can't let him set play. I can't give him set to play. It's easier said than done, obviously.
Right.
But like, Steve, you're saying early on, Fhantum is really good at just like feeling out these aggressive situations, running in early on, and then eviscerating his top. Either that or just like doing tons of damage. And Byleth really have the facilities to do that. Byleth needs to play the game at his pace or he gets run over. you know?
Yeah.
But of course, Justin is very good at making the game be played at his pace. It's just, in this game 5, how do we make that happen? How do we anticipate Fhantum ever evolving mirage of aggression? How do I anticipate this?
It's tough. I feel like Justinbyleth has been doing a good job of maybe anticipating these options and trying to go for approaching-wise, but it's just, I don't know, it seems very tough. Really good combo right there from Justinbyleth and the back end for that matter. But yeah, no, I mean, Justinbyleth's gameplay really has just been, how can I punish him in this event? It never has been, like, it's tough to say when you're in combos like this, when you're in the blender, how do you escape out of this? Again, Byleth in general doesn't have a lot of options to be able to get out! Trying to go for that spike, gets hit with the berry, once again sent off stage. Good, down to into the up air. Wasn't phased by the fact that Fhantum went in front of the
Recognize there, Justin, where every single time just hitting the down tilt, Phantom's DIing in. So you saw Phantom going way behind Justin, and so front of the up air. Recognizing Phantom's DIing that in every single time. That's playing Byleth, you need to recognize things like that. And catching those DI habits is, especially against Eve, every single moment like that, you cannot take it for granted. In this game 5, Justin is most certainly not taking it for granted.
It matters so much, especially against for a character like Byleth, won't necessarily find these options or these opportunities really to get these reads or these hits off. Justinbyleth has been making the most out of getting these nairs off, especially right there, right? Trying to go for maybe a grab, wasn't able to get it, able to roll in, but doesn't get punished as well. Fhantum getting hit with the up air, not going to kill this yet, but super close. Good forward to send Fhantum off stage once again with no iron. Got to reconsider a lot of different options off this ledge. Walls. One way to go. Back into the center. Does have diamond though. On tilts.
Fhantum avoiding that down tilt like COVID. Staying out of that 6-foot range. You're going to find it. Aslan saying, go get back away from me, dog. I'm quarantining your ass right now. Put him back. Putting that arrow back into the corner. Back from the back pocket. Fhantum definitely going to utilize that soon. It's almost looking stock here. Forward air, but the back is going to do it. Justin, one stock away from finding this big upset over Fhantum. Moving on.
Pushing Fhantum off the buying the crafting table there. Did not matter, was able to get materials anyway. Byleth in the hot seat right now, gets hit with the forward air. Fhantum finding her way back into this. Backing her off, trying to set up a block. With no materials, you really do got to consider, do I just start approaching? I guess so, because we don't have a lot.
The thing is, like, you don't have, in this match against Byleth, you can't run away to get materials. Because you play the mid-range, and you just get S-Mac, you get side beats.
Yeah.
You get dropped down with the nair. That's why Fhantum needs to find the stock now before you can find anything. And they're trying to make bits and pieces early on. We're seeing here again and again. The second it drops the second, Fhantum slows down to get maybe 1 or 2 pieces of iron or whatever, but then you get picked up by a down tilt, and the game's almost over, and you have nothing left. This is a very, very bad. You need to stop right now to get back, and any chance to get back in the game. And the backer is going to do it. Wait a minute.
And a star KO as well.
Wait a minute. This game, Steve, this game is all certainly not over.
That gets diamond as well. So if Fhantum really needs it, and finds the time to, can start mining. But the
That might just do it.
Not just yet. Phantom still living with a sliver of her life. Trying to come back on this ledge. Justinbyleth doing so good at punishing all these options, but still not dead. Fhantum giving a second lease of life. How do you come back? What a recovery route. Justinbyleth find this kill, doesn't get the episode off. Phantum back on the center stage, but still panicking, trying to find her way in. Wasn't able to get an NIL combo, doesn't have any blocks to be able to do so. And again, trying to shark, trying to get these straight hits off, utilized. Steve's really good frame data, tries to get the berry, gets the spike, but the up air to reversal on the ledge. Justinbyleth finds his way through and beats Fhantum in a nail biter of a game 5.
Many a top player in that position, getting hit with diamond forward air in the last hit scenario, has fallen, has dropped out that air dodge, has died right there. Justin recognizing that, saying the one thing you have right there is your huge up air, sharking through that ledge and finding it, keeping his head on the shoulders the entire set. Justinbyleth through and through takes over Fhantum, and some might say is almost an impossible matchup, but Justin proving to us all right there, playing it perfectly to a T.
It was really good stuff of just catching moments when Fhantum wanted to go in And then just being able to punish it with like a forward air or a back air, like these retreating aerials were really devastating for Fhantum here. And then it forced her to like try to recover up high, and then Justinbyleth was catching her with these nairs as well. It just seemed like Justinbyleth was there every like 2 steps ahead against Fhantum when she was trying to recover, and she just couldn't find a way to stay grounded and get her materials. And then it really just came down to Justinbyleth managing those materials for Fhantum, and it was just